So, guys, today I want to talk about something I picked up the other day. It's called the Atty cubed, and well, if you can get a good look at that, nice cube design, cubed RDA, which I mean I've used a couple of. You know, they there's one company came out with something very similar to, I mean, as far as texture and everything, as a Rubik's cube. It was all metal. This one, I don't know if that camera picked it up right, but it's actually got like a ceramic coating on it. Now, me personally, I think that ceramic coating adds a lot. I mean, it's got a tendency to actually keep the heat inside the RDA, which is really nice for, your roasted flavors, your, I don't know, dessert flavors like, I don't know, like a cookies and cream maybe. I can see it going pretty good with just about any of the cheesecakes, really. Uh, I've seen sugar cookie flavors. I think it would go very well with that. The one I tried it with was actually a roasted nut, which, I mean, it actually gave the taste of, or the feeling of, these things were just roasted for you, which is really, really nice. But, and I mean, it's got a nice, of course, that plastic tip, which I do like, because as maybe I'm a wimp, but metal burns my mouth. Metal will burn me. I mean, this is the kind of device I can, if I want to switch it out or something like that, I can, which is a damn good thing because, God, vaping on this thing sucks. It's horrible to say. And frankly, it's sad because there are a lot of things I do enjoy. But, I mean, where to begin with this little thing? Well, I mean, originally I was very angry. It was doing like it was doing sort of thing like the vape father was doing. It was forcing a micro build on you, which is hit and miss at best. I mean, it can do. I mean, that's the way a lot of people are going nowadays. The way a lot of devices are going these days, which is fine. I mean, you know, micro builds, they tend to heat up quicker. They tend to not require a lot of voltage to get a similar hit. It is actually very good. But the thing is, I don't like mods forcing me to do it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, when you do a micro in it, it is a very nice vape. But sometimes I do just want to go crazy, put the biggest thing I can in there, like I would with, this guy. If you remember my collapse, and I mean, Christ, this thing's got enough space. You can freaking go for days and days and days and not have an issue. So, I mean, I know I found that a little bit disappointing, but at the same time, I understand the need to keep the form factor small, obviously, uh, and they do have that, that I don't know, it's thin, but that's little layer, you know, that, and on top of that, I mean, this thing, if you build even a hair too big, I mean, you have to build them things small, like a half a millimeter diameter. You can't really thread them. You just kind of got to cloud it around, which, once again, to everyone, they can build it how they want, so long as they build it that way. Now, some fruit flavors, once again, because of that heat, it kind of messes with them a bit. Right now I'm actually vaping on like a Swedish fish. Once again, it messes with it a little bit. I don't know. I don't know how much of that is just the particular flavor, because this is new for me, or a new one for me, and how much of it is the device itself. So I'm not going to fault it for that. I really aren't. But the biggest problem, and the one problem that actually it would make me change my mind on this, would have to be friggin' post holes. Now, bear with me for a second, but I want you to take. I want you to go ahead and try to get a look at these. Those things are massively sticking off your post. But, oh, sorry. But the problem is, these things, I mean, part of it is the nature of metal, you know, with the amount of heat we're putting through these things, and the fact that it does hold the heat in, like a good little REA, they will actually heat up, expand, the heads will expand, push down the screw a little bit, back it off just a hair. It's the only logical thing I can think of, really. And literally, over a vape session, I mean, if I set this thing up, I can go for hours and hours on it. But after about 45 minutes in that area, I gotta rip this off. Hope it's all perfectly dry and I'm not losing a lot of juice on it. Because you do, whether you want to admit it or not, you do, and that's a problem. But I have to do that. I gotta tighten all 4 holes down again. Otherwise, this is gonna throw off atomizer short errors. No atomizer found, mostly shorts. Now, I'll be honest. That's something I would expect out of a clone $10 device or an authentic $20 device. This was neither of those. This guy right here, see that little thing? See that little thing? With all the, with the marginally passable post holes or post and the really shitty screws. That was $40. That's unacceptable. And I mean, I know anyone that's spoken with me knows that I've been saying that you can get really good stuff for $30-40. This ain't it. No. I expect to screw around like that with a $10 device, with a $20 device even, if it's. But usually I expect it to have some other stuff, and that ceramic is not enough to make me forgive that. I mean, I know. It's sad because I do like the way the device hits 80% of the time. The other 20% comes down to, once again, I built this a little too large, a little too far out. Because, I mean, this collar extrudes about a 1/16 of an inch on the inside of the freaking web. So you gotta build them way in close to the post.